Absolutely, Rem. Happy to be here. Thank you for scheduling this call. So, I guess from an introduction standpoint, we're business brokers. We help clients buy and sell companies, and or commercial real estate if they have anything associated with their business.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun to have you on the show today and kind of talk about what we're doing here and kind of like what's going on in Metro Detroit, because most of your stuff is in Metro Detroit, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Primarily, we focus on Southeast Michigan.
Perfect. So you remember how we met a few years ago?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I do remember.
At the Bitcoin meetup or something like that?
At the Bitcoin meetup. It was a very interesting day. It was still kind of fresh at that time, this whole Bitcoin trend, and people were doing very well, making a lot of money, and that was a very interesting event. I still remember it to this day.
Yeah, I remember us just talking for hours, just like talking to people. There was just such a fascinating group. I don't even know if they do it anymore, but there was probably a good 10, 20 people there, wasn't there?
Yeah, they were a big group, but I think the Bitcoin there was this craze about Bitcoin, which just kind of died out now, But I don't know, maybe they might do it, they might not, but I kind of lost interest in Bitcoin,
Yeah, I know there's like hundreds of crypto assets now. I've not really I've dabbled in it lightly, but not as much as other people. I remember that lady at that event that lived on Bitcoin for like 90 days or something like that, and she was kind of talking
Right.
about that experience. Wasn't for me.
Yeah. I'm a little bit more conservative by nature, so I definitely find it very fascinating, and I think it's gonna become something huge eventually, down the road in the future. But I'm just not an expert at it to really have any comment about it or what's going on within the industry with Bitcoin.
Yeah, I love the idea of an unregulated currency. I just think they have a long way to go to make that something universal. But anyway, I don't want to talk too much about that stuff. I want to talk about what you do, because obviously business brokerage is a hot thing right now, especially with all these people out of work. I mean, they're talking about 20% potential unemployment. So this is a
Yeah.
real good time for people to be entrepreneurial. So what's happening in the business brokerage world right now?
You pointed out a very important thing. We're absolutely noticing a huge influx of buyer inquiries coming in. And we definitely want to help people, whoever is unemployed, and we understand a lot of times, you have major responsibilities of taking care of your family and produce income. So we're working hard right now to, bring in a lot of good quality businesses to market. So when people do decide to go, take the entrepreneurial route, and want to go buy a business, we have a good inventory available to offer to them. The overall market has been very interesting right now. We're still doing some deals. It has definitely slowed down quite a bit, but at the same time, it kind of reminds me of 2008 and 2009. Things are not stopped. They just kind of slowed down right now. So, a lot of times with the whole fear of what's going on in the market, people think that everything has just come to a halt. That's not really the case. There's still a lot of movement in the market, but it's slowed down, definitely. From the business standpoint on what's coming to market, a lot of people that were very close to retiring and they were still kind of in the air whether they want to take their business to market are now forced to bring their businesses to market because it has had this COVID-19 situation has had a direct drastic impact on these businesses, and these people that were ready to retire, they do not want to spend time in rebuilding their business up again, getting the sales back up to how they were, and which is leading to a lot of good quality businesses coming to market, and some of them are essential that are coming to market.